Hi, I'm Dan Herbert, course developer and tutor at Point Blank Music School. In this video, we're going to check out the performance section within Komplete Kontrol and see how we can use the scale function and arpeggiator when putting down ideas for a track. We cover the fundamentals of music theory in our EMC and diploma courses. To find out more information on our courses online in London and LA, head over to pointblanklondon.com. So let's start by opening up AU Instruments, Native Instruments, Komplete Kontrol, Stereo. And then let's press Browse and rotate this round, come down to Reactor, and I'm going to choose something like Synth Lead. I'm after a nice bright synth sound. Poly Lead, hit Enter. That's Photone. So I'm just going to browse through a number of different ensembles from Reactor. Excellent, big octaves. That's from the Junetic ensemble. Nice fat rich sound. So what we're going to look at in this video is the perform section on the Komplete Kontrol keyboard, which you'll find here to the left. And we're going to focus on the scale function to begin with. Now we can use scale in a number of different ways. So for example, we could decide on the key of a track and then make sure all the synth parts play in the same key. So great if your knowledge of music theory is a bit sketchy. And using the chords mode within scale, it's possible not only to play specific chords just with one finger, but also we can help thicken out sounds and make your chords more interesting as well. So let's turn on scale by pressing here, and then we can edit the scale options by holding down Shift and pressing the scale button. I'm also going to click on this triple note icon here, and that opens up the perform panel in the Komplete Kontrol software. So you'll notice as soon as I turn scale on, let's turn it off and then back on, that the light guide changes to reflect whatever scale is selected. So at the moment we've got a scale of C major. If I turn that round, let's choose something like A. Okay, it now changes to reflect A major, and it's great because I can't play a wrong note because it restricts me to whatever scale I choose. So this is A minor. So let's switch it back to C. So we're going to come back to the scale mode later on, but for now I'm interested in the chord function. So let's turn chord on, so it says harm chord. I'm just going to dial this back so it says octave. And if I play a note now, you can see how the light guide is reflecting what notes are being played. So octave just adds another note up the octave, and it's great for creating thicker sounds. Let's turn it off. And we've got a number of different intervals we can also go through. So 1/3 is a third. 1/5 is a fifth. Now what's also kind of quite interesting is to experiment and actually play more than one note. So if I were to hold down a fifth, it actually creates kind of quite an interesting chord. So what that sounds like without the chord on. So you can really create some quite interesting chords with it. The next one on is 1/3/5. So this is a basic triad in root position. Again, you can see the lights reflecting what notes that's actually playing. So if I hold down more than one note, it creates a really nice chord. This is a ninth chord. And we've also got, if I move on to the next one, 1/3/5/7. So this is a minor seventh. I probably wouldn't play more than one note for a chord like this because it's already kind of quite complex. So let's move on to the chord set. So there's 8 major and 8 minor chord sets. So they're programmed across an octave, a range of different chords. I'm going to transpose up the octave quickly. And what I really like about these is they're all in different inversions and they're spread across the keyboard. So if I play this note, you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 different notes and spread right out. I mean, that's actually quite a tasty chord. Let's try that. Nice. So again, it's up to you to find a chord set you like and then try and find a progression within that. Let's dial up minor 5. And I'm going to just change the scale here to 8 and we're going to record in a little idea. Let's go down the octave. Click on record. Okay, that will do. And what we'll do next is we'll add an arpeggiated part on top of this pattern. So I've selected a sound called Acid Burn, which is actually a bass sound. But I'm going to play it higher up. It's got a bit of a twang to it, so let's just reduce the resonance down. Just back off a touch on this feedback volume. Great, so let's now turn on scale and let's edit that. So it's actually set to A minor already, so that's the key of the track. And then I also want to turn on the Arp, so turn it on and then hold down Shift and press Arp to edit. So this is a kind of standard arpeggiator, and what we can do is change direction to down, up and down, or the order that they originally played. Or we can change the resolution or speed of it. If we want to, add a little bit of swing. For this track, I think we'll just keep it straight. And there's also a sequence button, and this provides some nice variation. Quite funky, but again, we don't need it here. Octaves. That's going down, let's get back up. Awesome, and then we've also got gate here, where we just shorten the duration of each note. Brilliant, so the other thing I want to do is automate this cutoff as the track plays. So let's come into Logic and set up automation. So switch that from read to touch. And we're now ready to record in. Okay, so let's hit record. Open the filter up. So the arpeggiator there just bubbling nicely under the track. So hopefully you can see how the Komplete Kontrol keyboard and software have the potential to speed up your workflow when working with Komplete 9 or 10. Just the ease of browsing through different instruments or presets makes a big difference to getting your ideas down quickly, as does being able to easily edit a sound. The integrated functionality like the scale and chord features can be useful when writing in a certain key, but along with the arpeggiator can also open up a whole range of possibilities.